Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about timberline hatchets. Basically we have the Alaskan bush pilot hatchet, which is the smaller one, and the bigger one is named Alaskan canoe hatchet. Both are designed by Kommer. As we look on the catalog quick, the Timberline 2013 catalog, we see the technical details of these two tools. In this series is also a knife, which we're going to look a bit later, also just quick. So the blade steel is 440 stainless steel, has a satin finish. The size, the thickness is 6mm, and the handle is side dell. The length and the weight is on the catalog. The catalog itself, I did make a video about it too, that you see every page of the catalog. It's also online on the gatcosharpeners.com website. That's basically the Timberline knives and Gatco Sharpeners website together. So to go first to the technical side, as we see here, I did take one handle apart, which shows us how solid this 6mm thick steel is. Unlike the other products that I did review that had a small tang into the handle, these items are full tang. It's absolute great. Thick materials, solid and sturdy. The screws are nice too, with Loctite. The grip is nylon. It's nice contoured all over, gives you a nice feel. By the way, those tools here are used, so if you see a bit some marks, that is actually from using. And of course, if you buy them brand new, that you don't have on it. So we also have lanyard holes on it, so you can put on a lanyard if you want to do so. That's pretty important if you work over water or by a hill. So if in case you drop it, also for safety. It is possible too if you wanna choose so. So we see here a bit marks on the steel. Basically, they did glue on the scales as well. I had to break the glue a bit for take that off. So it's not only the big screws, which I did take off with a standard flathead screwdriver. You also have the glue that secures it on it. But I suggest to additionally also check the screws that there is Loctite on it. That is really important, not that they come loose while you use it, because there will be a great force of impact as you use the hatchet. So this about the technical side. It's really a robust item. As we were already having the smaller one in the hand, I'm gonna check out the smaller one first. The leather sheet is pretty nice made for the price. Quality is nice. The snaps and all works pretty good. You can carry it with this really safe in your backpack for transport. The loop is big enough. That's over 2 inches here for the belt loop, so you can use that on pretty much any belt, any size of the belt too. For easy carry, stitching is pretty good. Then we have the tool itself. We see, of course, it's made in China. There is for that price point no way around it. We see the model number 166013. They also feature a hole on top. That is if you want to hang the item like this without the sheet. You can hang it on the wall if you have a screw or something. Again, this one is used. I did test it out and I like it. My hand is pretty big. fits the finger grooves pretty well. So because there is a lot of finger grooves, you need to check that out with your hand. Some even bigger hands or smaller hands may have a bit more problems. That is how it is. For me, that allows me, together with a nice contoured grip, for a really good grip, as I use it as a tool. That is important as we use this item, that you get a good grip. Is the grip not secure, you have trouble. Also, in case the finger grooves doesn't fit yourself, it's something like this, a little bit overlapping, then the finger gets tired really fast. So with this item, for me, it fits. And the grip is with all three items the same. The two hatchets and the knife we're gonna see at the end is all the same, so they could use the same grips. The sheets are the same. Basically, the difference is the length. So this item is solid, made out of 6mm steel, 440 stainless steel. Now, what I'm gonna do in the future, and that is just me, I always customize my items. I'm gonna dehorn all corners. They are pretty good. It's not sharp, it's just sharp on the edge. That is pretty okay. I'm gonna dehorn a bit more, and then I'm gonna blast it, fine blast it, to have a matte tactical finish. That's just me. They are fine like they are here right now, like it is. So that's what I'm gonna do. The bigger one we see here is pretty longer. The head is bigger too. We see, so that makes up for a more heavy head. We see that, yes, the camera picks it up. See, the head is bigger too. So the sheet is a little bit larger as well. That is not interchangeable, just the system is the same of the sheet. So basically we have here a longer part here, of course, and then a little bit a bigger head. And this really is a heavy tool. Again, don't worry about the marks. I did use that in the North Georgia mountains to test it out. It works really well. I like the big one too. The size is big. It's pretty heavy tool. I would say it's less for if you backpack, if you have to drag all your equipment in and out, then is that's too heavy for my taste. But in USA we have all the cars, and as the name say, maybe with the canoe, or if you have a little airplane that you want to put that into your kit. For this purpose, it's absolute great, because it's stainless steel, it's solid, it does the job. The edge, there is a good size of an edge. Most of the tactical tomahawks and the similar smaller hatchets, they have not the whole length of the blade. It's usually a short blade, and for me that's a killer, because we need a bit of edge. First you have more edge, then you can do more things. Also, second, you need to look less exactly where you're gonna hit the material, the wood. If you're gonna hit it a bit more on top, a bit in the middle, a bit lower, doesn't matter. It's basically like with a machete, somewhere in a certain distance of the blade, of the sweet spot, it's gonna hit. So for me personally, I don't like the tomahawks too much, because mainly they feature a small cutting edge. So you really need to watch where exactly you're gonna hit the material that you wanna cut. Yeah, the hatchets are really nice made, that I did make clear, I like it for the price point. It's great. They are easy to customize too. If you would like to have a laser engrave of the military unit or your name or whatever, it's easy to personalize. And now for the knife in the same series. That video would not be complete without showing the knife. They made also a knife, so basically if you want to do the maximum, you have a 3-piece kit. Comes with a nice nylon sheet, just a basic sheet, works perfectly with the snap. And the handle is again the same. Now this one is already reworked, it's dehorned and blasted. So that's why you see the difference in the material. That was exactly like this, the material too. So it's designed for be a hunting knife. Again, the blade is 6mm thick, it's hollow grind. For me that's a bit thick for a hunting knife, but I like it as a tactical knife, so that's why I did rework it and blast it. It's easy to do, and then you have a really solid tactical knife. So that's the knife that is in the same range of these hatchets, same designer, same grip. So if you wanna do basically like me, then you get all 3 of them. Then you have the same hand filling grip on each tool. Yeah, the sheets are the same. We see just the size is a bit different. The system is absolute the same, the snaps and all. So that much about that, about the Timberline Bush Pilot hatchet and the Alaskan canoe hatchet.